Hey everybody, this is Trinity Oracles, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Lifetime show, those surviving Married at First Sight. This is a show where it's literally like arranged marriage. You walk down the aisle, and your husband or wife is right down the aisle.
And you marry them, you have 90 days to stay with them, see if you want to be with them or not. And there's some ratchet couples on this show.
I can't.
We're going to start with, I guess you'd say like the less drama to the most ratchet one. So we're going to start with Haley and Jacob, and then we're going to go down to Clara and Ryan, Brianna and Vincent, Virginia and Eric, and then
last but not least, Chris.
Ratchet, Chris, and Paige.
Stank ass. But anyway.
With his Bart Simpson hair.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God.
I don't know how he does his hair like that. It's straight.
I think it's a relaxer.
I think it's a perm.
Okay, but anyways.
Anyways, for those of you that don't know us, welcome to our channel. For those of you that do know us, welcome back to the family reunion. We are Trinity Oracles. We are psychic sisters, healers, and energy workers, and also life coaches. We also have our Etsy shop. We can get all our metaphysical products. Today we're going to feature our love spell candle. You want to show them that real quick, Harold?
If you want real love.
So you guys don't end up on Married at First Sight. Get set up with a man or a woman. That's crazy.
Start new love. Yeah, you get 5 small candles to go around this big candle.
Exactly.
And it has roses in it and
smells
good
great.
stuff.
Yes. So we have that love spell candle to help you guys attract true love. But anyways, let's jump.
Etsy shop.
And join our Patreon. We just did a channeling with the devil.
Ooh.
And for those of you, we have a lot of predictors. We predicted, I think last year, 2 years ago, I said before baby Archie's even 2 years old, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will be pregnant with a second baby. This second baby is a girl.
Aww.
It's a girl. I don't know why I keep hearing the name Sophia. Or a name that starts with the letter S. Maybe that child's going to have that name. Or Serena, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong with the name. But we got to predict it. Woo, woo, woo. So check out those royal videos.
You guys also got right. I think it was Erica who said Justin Timberlake was going to apologize.
Yes.
He apologized to
Make
Janet
some
Jackson.
statement,
Yeah, or make a statement to Britney Spears and Janet.
No, you said apologize.
I said something.
You said apologize.
I don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
I was channeling. That was 17 years in the making. Like, come on, Justin.
Yes, but anyways, let's jump into these questions.
All right, we're going to start off with Haley and Jacob. Jacob's that like 80s guy. He's kind of like awkward. Haley doesn't really seem interested in him.
He's really nice, and what's her name? Haley's very standoffish, like very dry. Her family said that she's very standoffish, and she said she hasn't been in a relationship in 7 years, and she doesn't give guys a chance. So why is she on the show to get married forever? I don't know, but let's look into it. So
all right, we're gonna say, will they stay together? Let's answer that. That's the first question.
I already got to know. And Haley's going to break it off.
Oh, poor guy. He's
But I also get Jacob's not going to. Jacob's like, this girl's got too many issues. That's the first thing I heard. He's like, she's too much. I get my Angels and Masters card. I wonder, because I see she gets, I wonder if she's anxiety or panic attacks. I feel like she cannot handle stuff, and she's like, so maybe there's an anger, something intense anger, anxiety, panic attack, or some type of anger with her.
Well, she said
and
that.
He's like, this is too much. He's like, I only said I don't want the cheesecake, but you, and she loses it over things that you're like, what the fuck did you just, excuse my French, but what the hell did you just lose it over because I made a mistake about getting you a cheesecake instead of something else? So he'll be glad she leaves.
She's gonna leave. He's not gonna really care.
I got that too.
Seriously, like, oh my god, finally the 90 days is up. Like, he's actually gonna give it like a real go, but he's tired. He's tired. She's not into him. He's trying to be into her, but he basically, like, because she's so standoffish, he's like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna try. I'm too old for this. To try to make it work.
At the end, though, okay, so at the by-all end-all, they're not going to make it. But what about, you know, the couples have a choice at the end? Are we going to keep going? Now, that's what I'm saying.
I see them splitting up. You're going to be like, you know what? I tried. My Eric said I tried, but she doesn't really seem that into me. They're going to agree, like, hey, you know, this didn't work out. I see them ending it after the 90 days that they're on there.
Okay, like they're going to be on the show saying we're not going to stay together.
Yeah, I see them not staying together.
Okay.
I see them being like, hey, let's just be good friends, though. You know?
Okay. I'm just looking at the cast members'
Your
pictures.
faces.
Does he have a child?
No.
I keep seeing a little boy.
That's
Maybe
interesting.
he has a godson or something like that. You never know. But he has a lot of friends. He's very, like, big.
Maybe, but I keep seeing this little boy around him. So I wonder if he has a child and he doesn't know he has one?
Or maybe he doesn't want to stay on the show. Maybe he doesn't want to mention on the show.
It could be. Or like you said, it could be like a godson or something like that.
Yeah, I see that. I feel like she's going to break it actually off on the show. Like, she's going to feel like I feel no connection. You know, we're just incompatible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see him trying really hard though.
I see he likes her. He's gonna be like, hey, you know what, give her a chance. But I see she's kind of start. You know, I actually do like him, but then after a while, she's like, you know what, no. She won't allow herself to fall in love with him. I'll say that.
Exactly.
Spirit said Haley does not need to be in relationships in general.
She needs to wait until after she's 50 something. Like,
yeah, they
right
say
now,
that like she's not supposed to be in a relationship. I think she's one of the people she can be single the rest of her life and be content. Like she'll always want love, and then she won't really try. Mm-hmm. But I say she can be alone for the rest of her life and be like content.
Yeah, but she's too damaged for love. But they said if she waits for love till after her 50s, she'll be more open to receive it. Like she'll have attracting more soulmates than karmic soulmates.
Because it's interesting. She said that when she was in her early 20s, she said that I guess she was very standoffish in her relationship, and she's like, yeah, the guy I was with, he went and had a baby with somebody else behind my back. Mm-hmm. And that's why that's why I feel like I'm the way I am.
Mm-hmm. But her parents said she's always like that.
It is your stand. So she's
always been standoffish. But let me bring this up real quick. Oh. Okay, when I was looking at Haley, you see this love card? And then I get divine wisdom upside down next to it. So this means in her records, it's all karmic. All karma that has to do with love. She's one of those people, I'm like, girl, you better get a true love candle or a love spell candle to release that spell. But also at the same time, that show, I'll be straight up, they need to hire some psychics like us. Because they're bringing people who are karmic soulmates together, not soulmates on the show. I'm like, y'all just bring people like us on there to read their energy and be like, no, because you're wasting a lot of viewers' time and you're wasting a lot of these people whose heart, they put their heart on the line, you're wasting their time too.
That's a good show for us.
Especially that Dr. Pastor Calvin and Dr. Pepper. Those two are the culprits, but we'll get into them later.
Oh, we're going to read that later. So let's see. First question. Last question. Will Jacob ever find real love? Because I actually do see Jacob actually finding true love like after the show. I wouldn't be shocked if he's like, I met someone like the same year after I broke up or we ended our marriage. I see him finding someone.
I tell you what though, he really is sad though, because I feel like he's like, I really did give a good try at the show. Mm-hmm. I feel like crying, so I'm connected with him empathically, like with his emotions. Is his mom's still alive, right?
Yeah, his mom's still alive.
Something with his mom. Anyways.
I actually do see him finding true love after the show.
Yeah, you deserve it.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's like a year later he finds like his like true love or something like that.
I feel like it's someone younger too.
Yeah.
It's not someone in his age range, but I see him finding love. But the person he finds love with, they're not even going to last either though. That's the thing.
Man. He said he wanted to get married before 40 and he's like, this show, I guess it would help.
I feel like he won't find like true love till like in his 60s.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Jeez.
Because I feel like he really wants to get married for family. He's one of those people.
He really does.
Like he's like, I just want to really have some kids. Like he's really family oriented, but
yeah,
that would be a good show for us to like do psychic reading and see if you're compatible. That'd be a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Next week.
Yeah. All right. Next up is we're gonna do Brianna and Vincent. Vincent's the Dominican guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Brianna's the really pretty. She's an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see will they stay together?
Vincent and what's her name?
Brianna.
I got no, guys. What did you guys get?
They're gonna stay together.
Like the rest of their lives?
Yeah.
I got no for that.
I got no.
I feel like they might last maybe 5 to 7 years. 5 to 7 years, potentially one child. I do see a pregnancy.
I see a failed pregnancy too.
Yeah, that's on like potential. Yeah, that's on.
No, I feel like there's a fail and then a child after.
Yeah.
I got with her. She's like, I'm tired of his shenanigans. So I don't know if he's an emotional person or an emotional wreck. Because she's like, she's very standoffish when it comes to emotions. Maybe men and their emotions or just emotions in general.
You say she's controlling.
But at the same time, I feel like with her, she's like, I don't have time for that. So there could be. I keep getting something. He's like an emotional wreck. It could be his business is not going to do that well.
Oh, okay. He's an entrepreneur.
There's something. Yeah. He's very passionate, but his passion runs wild, and that's where I see her like with the reins trying to pull in the horse.
Yeah,
she can only handle it for. There's something about his business. I don't know if he has a family.
Well,
business.
He's an entrepreneur. He said his last relationship, he broke off that because the girl didn't like support him and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then it's something. Yeah, his sister said that he's emotional.
Oh.
Not emotional, but she says that he gets angry. Like he gets really angry. You got to calm him down. But then he said that's not true. He's like, I really get angry.
That's
and
a
she's
lie.
like, really?
That is a lie.
That's what I was saying. Like
let me tell you something. You guys are fans of him. Tell him he's in the wrong business.
That could save him.
That could save him. Like his life. I'm not saying he's gonna die, nothing like that, but
Yeah.
he needs to be an entrepreneur in a different avenue.
You go to marijuana business. No, I'm not joking. As they said, he's going to marijuana business,
Yeah.
like CBD.
It's interesting because her mom was like, "Oh, what about your business? And what if that doesn't work out?"
Mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, well, I'll do this." And her mom was like, the look on her face was like, "Okay, like."
No, he had a backup. He said he has a real estate license, or he's getting his real estate license. So he's like, I do have a backup in case it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't see it's gonna last. Like I said, maybe 5 years, maybe even 3, but like not super long.
Yeah, and you're gonna hear her say, "We just didn't get along." Like she's gonna come across like that. We just didn't get along, but really, it's like she's like, "Man, I'm tired of this shit."
Let's see. Well, the next question is, will they develop true feelings?
Well, they actually
They do like each other.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean like real love. Like will they ever find like deeply in love? Like oh, we're madly in love with each other. Vincent and Bianca, to write their names down. I actually feel like they, you know what? I'll say it'll be strong. Like there'll be love there, but I don't feel like they'll be like madly in love with each other.
When they really get to know each other.
Yeah, like she's gonna be like,
Exactly.
That's what she's gonna be.
He'll get tired of her. I'm hearing the words controlling and manipulating ways. He's like, "Why don't you just support me?" I do. He's like, "No, you don't. You didn't even show up to the opening of my business." There's like there's something she shows on TV like she's one way,
But she's
she's not. That's what I'm getting. I like her, but see the problem. I get my relationship card in the problem section.
Yeah, like I said, love.
Two
and
different
strong,
love languages.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
they're just not meant to be together. It's
They're
just
really
like-
not.
You
I do
guys-
see a little girl or a little boy.
That's
though.
why I said there is a baby coming for them.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So next up is Clara, who's the flight attendant, and then Ryan. He's like
Oh, the guy he has like
he's like the half mohawk or whatever that he has
slick
going
back
on.
here.
Ryan is a mess. That's the first thing when I first saw him. I said he is a mess. He's a hard person to get along with.
He said he's
too
anal.
calculated. He's like a robot.
He said he does the same thing every day.
He said that. He's like, I can tell you everything he's gonna do.
I get that. He's a robot. The book says do this. I do this. It's like a robot. You're like, okay, like he lacks passion in his love life. That's what I'm getting.
He said he never said I love you. He's never been in love. He said that. Clara's gonna get tired of him. I see her leaving the relationship.
I got this new beginnings. I
I
got
see
this.
nothing but unhappiness in this relationship. Like she's very like fun, free spirited, and he's not at all.
I feel like Clara could be talking to somebody else before this relationship ends.
She needs to.
That's
But
the
they
Clara.
will give it a good go though. So before the show ends, they're gonna like we're gonna stay.
I do feel that way. Yeah.
I see Clara. She creates like fantasies
No, now
about
I don't
people.
see that.
Like, oh, they're like this. It's gonna work out, and then she's like, oh gosh, this person is not who I thought they were.
It's him.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I'm saying she's gonna see his anal ways beforehand. That's what I'm getting. I'm like, look at True in Personal Power. She's gonna see his anal ways beforehand. She's already scared. She's not putting it on for the TV though.
She does. She said that. She said she's worried on the show. She goes, I'm worried that
Okay.
I might fall in love with him. He might not fall in love with me.
No.
No, I'm saying
She's on TV. She's saying that, but really, she's not gonna she doesn't want the people to see that she's actually really worried about his ways. That's what I'm saying.
No, she said that. She said, I don't think he's ready for anybody to move in with him. She
No.
said that. No, I'm saying, I
It's
know
like
you're
she's
saying.
scared of what he's gonna be like anally. Like she's worried. She's like, oh my god, like.
I know, but I'm saying she did say that, like on the show. He said that everything has to be in spot like that, and she goes, I'm a slob. She goes, I don't do shit. I don't clean dishes. Like, I don't do stuff like that. And he's all like, so they basically put two very incompatible people together. You put someone who's messy, who's a free spirit, with someone who's anal,
Does the
not
same
a free
thing every
spirit.
day.
Like you put, I don't know what you guys are ridiculous. Like really, but
Exactly.
I'm gonna read you anyways. But their relationship's not gonna last. I feel they might, like I say, it might last maybe a year, maybe 2 years. Brian doesn't need to be. He's just like, what's her face? The other girl from the first. What's the girl?
Brianna.
No, Haley.
Oh, Haley.
He's like Haley. He doesn't need to be in relationships with people.
They say he's very protective of his energy and his personal space. Like, this is what the angels keep saying. It's like he doesn't know how to be in love. He doesn't know how to express love. He doesn't know.
What is his birthday?
They keep saying lacking passion. They keep saying there's something there. There's something in his chart. I don't read astrology, but they keep highlighting like his chart. So it's some personality thing with him.
They keep showing like a square. Like they literally like he literally is a square.
Literally.
Like he would be great. They said he'd be great being like it was like 1950s housewife. Like he came home, knew that his wife was there, dinner was made, they eat at 5 o'clock, go to bed at 8 o'clock. They're like, that would work for him. But
he can't handle a modern woman.
He can't handle, like, I'm home, honey, with his suitcase, and he says he's dinner. It's like he's okay with that because he knows what's going to happen every day. There's no surprise. But like I said, modern women do not work for him. That's what Spirit describes him. Yeah, he's too
But will he ever find love then?
Yeah, will Ryan ever find true? I think he is going to end up, I will say, not finding true love, but he'll end up finding true like. He'll end up meeting someone who's just like him. Someone who's emotionally unavailable, who's not really into love, they just want companionship.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly. Because I'm like, he cannot fall in love. It's something there. It's something there. And I'm like, he cannot fall in love. But
he's like, even though you spirit him say like he's okay, like, he's one of those people like, oh, like, me and my wife, we live together, but we sleep in separate rooms. Like, he's like that.
And I'm perfectly content with it.
Yeah,
because the book says it makes a healthy relationship. You're like,
yeah.
What does your heart say?
What book is that? What book is that?
No, I don't want that book. What's your heart say?
Not that you want the book.
I don't want the book.
Let's see what Clara finds true love, though. Clara.
Yeah. I see true love. I see a very, like, husky man. He's not fat, but husky.
Like football player
Bill.
I see that she won't meet him for a while, though.
Yeah.
I think it might be 8 to 10 years before she actually meets him.
Wow.
Or it could be 8 to 10 months. You never know.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, she'll find love.
Do you see her finding love?
Yeah, but not
for a while.
After the show. I know they filmed the show at a certain point.
I was trying to figure out when they filmed it.
Oh, Lord.
Well, supposedly... Okay, I can't talk about that now, but never mind. Supposedly they filmed the show almost a year prior, 6 months prior.
Yeah.
But
we'll drop that bomb later.
Yeah, okay.
But what?
Well, I'll tell you that when we get to the next couple, the last but not least. But yeah, I see her meeting love, though. I see her... it's like desperately trying to find somebody, and she will find that somebody. Because she's like, that situation was crap. Like, they put me through.
I wonder if she's going to sue the company.
Lifetime.
I wonder if she's going to sue Lifetime or the producers. She said it?
No, she should.
Oh.
For emotional distress.
It's something. I don't know if she's going to sue or she's going to put out her opinion about
negative statements about
something.
The show. She should.
So she may not sue, but just saying stuff negatively about them. And she may even talk bad about him, but like in a not direct, around way when the show is over, like a few years or a few months after.
Wow. All right. So next couple, Virginia and Eric. Virginia's that party girl that drinks all the time, and Eric, he's that like guy that stands like this all the time.
He's the flight attendant, and he's
a pilot.
She's the younger girl with him who's like, I think she's 26, 27. She's the flight attendant. And
no, she's not the flight attendant.
No. He's a pilot. He's a pilot, but then Virginia's just getting her life together and getting started, and she drinks all the time.
All right,
so let's see if they're gonna last.
The reason why I was looking up was I was already getting things about Virginia and Eric. I was like, Lordy Jesus.
Virginia is being her true self on TV. They said that is not a lie. She really does drink that much all the time.
She really does.
They say like she's almost always under the influence. Like she's one of the people like she's never not drunk.
Dang.
Like she's one of those people allegedly.
Her makeup is always like smeared on her face. She's just interesting.
She's just living life.
So will they stay together?
Eric
for the show they will. So if there's still a paycheck after the show, they will stay together.
I actually see they actually have a really good friendship though. Like as friends, they actually really really do get along. Like I actually see like even though their relationship is not going to last forever, I do see they'll like still be like friends.
Yep.
I see them deciding to stay together on decision day though, but after no.
But we won't know that they're apart.
Yeah.
They staying together for that check. For as long as the show will give them a check.
Yeah.
So they're like, couples show up and pillow talk. They're like, all right, let's go. I ain't seen you in like a year. Let's go.
Spirit said that Eric's going to get used to her ways. Like, he knows that when she comes home, or when he comes home, that she's most likely going to have like a bottle of wine or something. Like, he said, like, oh, that's just how she is. That's how my wife is.
Oh, there's one. Cross my arms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Candace always, when you say she's always saying that I cross my arms.
When I edit the video, she's always like... Like, there we go.
There's a lot about Eric that's left yet to be unseen.
I was gonna say that Eric's a party boy too.
I I got closet
drunk.
drunk.
Yeah, no, I don't get closet drunk. I get Eric a party boy too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I got. Like they're like they don't show that, but they're like they present him as like a square. Like exactly. You know, I go to work every day. But they're like Eric parties just as much as you. They just don't show it at the show.
Exactly.
Or he parties just as hard.
And that might be why instead of closet drunk, that's the wrong word, but a closet party boy. But he likes to drink too.
He said on the show, he's like, I don't really like that.
Yeah, so he said he used to. He's like, I don't do that anymore.
I feel like he still does that.
But like I said, I see them like being good friends, though. That's what really.
Yeah. So are they gonna develop feelings for each other, like
real
feelings?
Real love.
No.
I see peace. I get money. It's all about money.
Yeah. Will they have any children?
I don't see any kids for them.
Nope.
He knows. He doesn't want. He knows not to have kids for her. He knows. He's like, I ain't gonna have kids for her.
Yeah.
I just see like.
I see she could have a kid in the future, though.
I do see that. Yeah, I see like a boy for her. I wonder if there's is there a tension of pregnancy though?
I see. I forgot what I was gonna say. I see strong like and strong lust in this relationship. I don't see like strong love feelings. And a lot of this, you know, sloppy sex, drunken love. I'll say that, drunken love. Like,
man,
that's what I see.
Anything else before we move on to Barson?
I just get this stuff, Eric. All that they keep telling. I don't know if stuff's about to come out about you.
But you're a party boy.
Not only that, there's more to this relationship. There's more to this relationship than what the eyes can see. So I don't know if things are gonna get said off the record. I don't know if things are gonna. I keep getting that, especially it's about Eric.
Let's see if they're gonna find true love though. Like, will Eric ever find true love and get the family that he wants?
Yeah, I see a successful relationship. They keep saying another successful relationship. So I see that.
I see Virginia moving on quick.
Yeah, I see 2 boys for him.
Yeah, I see Eric actually meeting a woman who's just as successful as him, career oriented. I see him actually having a really good relationship.
But even though you see Virginia moving on, do you ever see her finding true love ever in this lifetime?
Eric's gonna have the life that he
not
wants.
for a long time. That's what she's like 40. She's like, I thought I was in love, but I really wasn't.
I just see Virginia just having a good time. Like, she's one of those women, she'll be like 60, 70, still like tearing it up, like having a good time. But I do feel though she'll find true love though when she wants to. I
see a kid for her. I keep seeing a little boy. I'm like, where's this little boy coming from?
Wow.
One of her good times.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to. Oh my God. I'm gonna say Paige's name first because Chris just.
Paige and Chris and Bart Simpson here.
When they were first introducing. The people on the show, and Chris, when I looked at him, I was like, oh, he's gonna be trouble. I already knew it.
Him and his dad.
I already knew it.
Oh my God.
Before he could talk about, I'm successful. I was like, he's crap. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
He said he's successful, he's rich, and he has that sexy pastor. But let's see, is he really about that life? Because we need to get linked.
We need to go to that church.
Yes. Okay. I had a question on the side though. Is Chris really about that life? He said he's rich, he's successful. He wears name brand, because he said I usually date women who wear like name brands and stuff like that. And I was like, what does that have to do with love? Because he didn't ask her anything about her personality.
He was asking her about sex.
And what's crazy?
That's what he was asking her about.
Is that even when they asked what kind of woman do you want? He said nothing about emotion or love. He said all physical. He goes, oh yeah, I want her to look like this.
She has to be a freak.
Yeah, he said that. He said nothing. He didn't say I want her to be nice. I want her to be smart. He said nothing. He was just all about physical. But let's see if Chris all about that life. Does he really have money? You know, like he said.
But didn't his Subway just close down?
Well, they said it closed last year.
Supposedly. Last.
And they said that Chris had to shut down his Instagram because people were coming at him so hard.
After like 3 to 6 months of his Subway being open, you couldn't even run your own business.
Stop.
You know, because he was so dirty on the show. You was too dirty.
You had it coming for you.
You had it coming.
$5 footlongs, okay, y'all?
Well, he probably can't afford a $5 footlong anymore. Ooh. Anyways. Everyone's dying over there.
That's horrible.
He got evicted from Subway.
Y'all. Why do you get evicted from a Subway?
Right?
But they said Subway is actually the easiest franchise you can open. My teacher told me in high school, he goes, if you guys want to be rich quicker, he says, save your money with your friends and get a Subway. I think it only costs like $15,000 or something, or $10,000 to open.
Yeah. But yeah,
anyway,
he got evicted, and a lot of people in his job were saying he wasn't even making. The people who worked there said he was always losing people. He had a high turnover rate.
He was mean
because they said he was very mean when he was barely even there, but when he was there, he was horrible. Then they said he wasn't even making payments. So I guess them Subway employees were like, hey, somebody came by and was like, you didn't pay, and he still wouldn't pay.
Oh man, he said he was homeless too.
He said that.
Is that all real?
He said that.
He said he used to live in his car. This is allegedly what he was saying. He lived in his car. He said that's the only thing that he had was he bought his car. And then he said something about him getting $15,000.
Because he's such a manipulator. Is that story even real?
It's true.
Well, he said he saved his money in order for him to be successful. So he lived in his car as like a sacrifice.
But you couldn't pay that Subway bill when you're
I think that's what he meant. I think
this was before he got the Subway.
$15,000 to get. I think that's what you know what he said.
No, I know that. But when you got the Subway, you didn't pay the monthly bill.
Jasmine,
I'm confused.
Okay, but
I cannot. Okay.
So, is he really about that life? How you said?
Chris really about that life? Is he really all about Gucci and Armani and name brand? Oh Lord,
Chris lives in his own.
I just don't like him.
I know. I mean, his dad.
Let's get neutral on this though.
Oh, that is true. His dad.
We were neutral when we first saw him.
Exactly.
Everything we said about him, it was dirty. We be psychics watching TV and we be hitting it on the head when we watching the TV.
Yeah.
Him and his dad are anyway.
I actually feel as though Chris actually does have money though. I don't think he has as much as he says, but Chris is one of those people like he'll buy a nice suit and then return it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, or he'll buy something or rent it. But I do feel like he actually does have good income, but he doesn't have as much as he says he does.
Yeah.
He's a really hard worker. They said he really only cares about money and sex, basically, and having a hot trophy wife. Because he was so rude. He said, I thought I was getting a trophy wife. He said that.
He said that.
He said, that's what I want. And I said, ain't that a damn shame? I said, I ain't never so disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. He's a man of God, but anyway.
That's so, your pastor is.
It's funny that you brought that up about him, like, will buy a suit and return it. That's not shade. This is just what Spirit
We're just being honest.
It's funny when you said that, because I got a vision of him, like, walking, like doing a video of him walking away from an airplane, like a helicopter, like yeah,
like the Bow Wow challenge, like the Bow Wow challenge,
exactly,
basically.
And don't really own the helicopter, like does a lot of rappers, and I see him like fixing like his little like things around cufflinks, like you know when I did this and now I got my own thing, and you're like, what? You don't own all that. I get that. It's fake.
It's a facade.
But I do feel like he actually does have money.
No, but I mean like he says he has more.
But yeah, like I said, I feel like he does like own things, so he doesn't have as much as he says he does.
Does he have a car dealership or something?
I don't know.
I keep seeing in reference to like a car dealership or something. Does he owe money to a car dealership? Like I keep there's something they're coming up with cars and his finances. He could own a car dealership,
which is good for him,
or owe money to a car dealership.
Something because supposedly he got a baby coming. Let's see if that baby's real because people. Hey, you know what? He doesn't like Paige. So I was thinking, and Jasmine's thinking too. Maybe
he made it up.
Maybe he made the girlfriend like called her and be like, "Hey, you know, I'm not attracted to this girl, Paige. Can you pretend that we're having a baby, and I'll pretend to be emotional, so that I can get out of this marriage? I'll make her leave me. Like she's so under distress, she'll leave me. So does he really have a baby coming? Because
let me get real neutral with this. When I first heard that, I said that's bullshit. What if he did, fake it?
Being genuine with that. I got the fertility card. I do feel like there actually is a baby coming. He was actually being sincere, and that he cried like 20 times.
Yeah, why are you crying?
But he did see it as his way out.
He did.
I got that. I was like, actually, there is a baby coming.
I got that he was actually still talking to like that ex-fiance though.
Well, the thing is, Paige needs to wake up.
He was talking to her even like
she needs to get her friends. Her friend was not playing
on
with
the
him.
show. Like he was still talking to that girl. There was still some communication
on the show.
I don't think that.
I feel like
while he was doing the process.
But he said
on the show, I feel like they were still talking.
The thing is, though, he lied and Paige isn't listening.
I don't think
he said and told her friends, "Oh, I was engaged 3 months ago." But then he said he cut that off, and then the show contacted him. But then he said the girl's 6 weeks pregnant.
And then
you know how to do basic math.
No, but he did tell her. He said, I slept with her 6 weeks ago. But then he said the last time I talked to her was 3 months ago. So you were lying. But, I feel like that woman is actually further along pregnant than what her and Chris are saying.
Exactly. It might be 3 months. 6 shit.
I'm getting, because I'm like, wait a minute. Something.
I wouldn't be shocked if she already had that baby already.
Well, allegedly, this is what I was going to get to. There's a video of Chris proposing to her in October of last year.
Well, he said he was engaged.
No, that show was filmed months ago.
Oh yeah.
And this video came out. It's called Subway Chris or something
but I mean,
like that.
That means they broke up then. So they call him something.
They call it. That's the video's called.
So
Like
that
Subway
means they
Chris
broke up.
proposes to his baby mama.
Yeah.
And they're in a restaurant. This was in October.
In Subway?
There is a nice restaurant. All her friends were around or whatever. He was proposing to her. This was in October 2020.
Oh, wow.
No, but the show was already over, so that means they didn't last.
So that answers all my questions.
Yes. They didn't last. Was Paige really in love with him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Paige gave it a really good, honest thing, but I don't feel like Paige was into him as much as it was more of a godly thing.
Yeah, God. She kept saying God brought us together.
God did not. Those 3 horrible therapists did.
Exactly.
God didn't bring guys. Stop doing that.
That was the devil who brought y'all together. That was not God.
Yeah, no, them 3 therapists by you are not God. Please stop doing that. Please stop.
Yeah, I feel like she was not into him.
I feel she really did try. She was like, maybe it's gonna be like in India, how they get arranged marriages and eventually they fall in love. And she was really thinking that was gonna happen.
Yep.
But she was like, you know what, this is too much.
Yep.
Cause he told what he told
I
her.
wonder if she left him before he left her though.
I hope she did.
I don't know, but will they make it to decision day? Well, we'll be there.
Decision.
Like, will they?
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because
okay.
they could say we're gonna stay together. Then a month later,
But you know what? I wouldn't
end
even.
it.
I mean, it's already out that he proposed to her. I wouldn't even waste my time.
And
on
then
that
also
question.
people want to know, was Paige acting? Was Paige, so people were like, oh, Paige, you're delusional, you need help.
Mhm.
Was Paige just playing him the whole time? Or was she really delusional?
Because in my mind, I kept saying, I was like, Paige ain't that dumb. I think she's playing him.
There's some women who are though.
No, I'm just saying her. I'm saying her.
You know what? I actually feel as though I wouldn't say she was delusional. She had the God complex.
That's
they
what
have like the blanket.
The veil.
It's like the veil over her head.
I felt that too.
Like,
Like
you
a
know,
blanket.
God really put us together. We really need to try to make this work because this is God put us together.
But she wasn't in love with him.
But she was not.
She was not.
She was
in
really
love
like,
with
you know,
him.
this is destiny. Like, I got picked out of 1,000 people. Like, you know.
To get married.
And that's why I kept feeling she was playing him because it wasn't genuine. And they said she knew she wasn't in love with him.
Ooh.
And she was very aware of the cameras. She's very aware of her family's essence or her family's legacy. So she was like, I'm just gonna. It's like playing the part because the veil.
Yeah.
Like, so.
And it's interesting because she said that people in her family. What she said, they don't get married.
Yeah, she thought she'd be the first to like break that generational curse
Of getting married or getting
staying married. She said the people in her family don't stay married. So she said I was gonna break that curse.
Well, you shouldn't have went on this show. That's all I'll say.
They keep telling me that like she knew she wasn't in love with him.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are in love with each other. I mean, like, I know what you mean, but like, even like, did she even like Chris?
She already knew he wasn't her type when they were talking on the first day of their marriage. Like as she was hearing him talk, I hear them saying she was like, Lord, who did you put me with?
What he was saying.
In her mind.
I got heartache and loss. She was just like, what the heck
Yep.
is this? That's what she was like set up. Like, it was like a joke or something like that.
That's
what I got. Like, she was like, is this really who they put me with?
Because this is Saturn. This is like contemplating. She's looking down. She's like, what did the Lord give me? Like, I'm confused. But you won't hear her say that on the camera.
It's in her head to her friends and stuff, like to her pastor, the sexy pastor.
All right.
I might start going to church after this. Just joking.
Because you know what? I'm gonna say something. Because if she was that delusional, she wouldn't have. She was bringing it up to his parents.
Oh, about the sex.
Because if she was that delusional, she would have been like to his parents, "Oh, we're doing good." She would have been telling the people on the cast, "We're doing good." She was like, "I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up, and let these people put you in check." See, that's the game she was playing.
Suffering in silence. She was just like, "Oh my God, like what is this?"
That's the game she was playing with you, Chris. You didn't get that part about her. She's like, "I'm gonna embarrass you," but you didn't get it.
Ooh,
you didn't.
That's
why I said Paige ain't stupid. She was trying to embarrass you, but also at the same time trying to fix her marriage. But she wanted to like, I'm gonna get your ass in check.
Because it was crazy how like he was saying like he was just
sorry.
His dad. Let's see though, Chris's dad like her. Because he was like, oh,
he wanted to eat her.
Do you think we should even answer that? Because
I'm not.
Maybe we shouldn't.
No, because he was already making it apparent that
he liked her. Because even they were at the dinner table, and she was like, yeah, he said that he wasn't attracted to me, but he had sex with her. Was it 3 times?
Twice.
I thought it was 3 times, but 2 times. He had sex with her twice, and he had to sit there talking about, I was trying to see if I was attracted to her, if our attraction would go stronger, if I had sex with her. That is ridiculous.
That's horrible.
That's just how the dad's personality is.
Because the dad was like, he was like, yeah, she got a big ass, she got a fat
I feel like any woman that walks down the street, that's just his personality.
That's where Chris gets it.
What's that song? Walking down the street, watching ladies go by watching you.
Yeah, that's just like
watching me or watching. Yeah, that's him. That's his.
What's that remix?
That's by Slaves.
Slave.
Yeah.
Walking down the street.
Oh, I know you were saying it. Just saying it.
I know. I know. I'm saying
That's what
it
he
the wrong
says.
way, but like
Remix.
that.
That's what it says. You've blown my mind.
I don't remember that part.
When he
The
saw that
first
booty-
sight, baby.
Yeah.
blown my
Oh, God.
mind.
When he saw that booty come walking down the aisle, he's like, "You blew my mind." That's
Yeah,
weird.
he was like, that's what she got fat.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
it's
just.
like.
They said that's just who he is as a person.
And the mom just sat there and was just like,
Well,
with her nice suit.
and the
on.
aunt, they just sat there.
And I was
The
like,
aunt is gorgeous. His
She's
mom
really
is gorgeous
pretty, yeah.
too. She reminds me what Kenya Moore would look like when she gets of a certain age.
Kenya Moore
Hair care.
But anyway.
I love that. That was such a good one.
Though, what's next? Are we getting into them?
Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pastor Calvin and Dr. Viviana. What's going on with you guys?
I tell you what. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Dr. Viviana does not like the way the show is run. I feel like
She's the one with the dark.
She's
Yeah.
Mexican. I think she's Mexican.
I get Dr.
Latina.
Pepper and
Yeah.
Dr. or Pastor Calvin. They make all the decisions. They run that show. Are they producers? Are they directors?
I think so. They're producers, I think.
Because I get
If I'm
this
not
is Mars.
They
I
make
get
good
lots
money.
of fighting. I get the Viviana lady. She does not like the cast members. She doesn't like the show. She's like, I don't like the way the show is run. I don't even get to make a decision. What, do they just have me here looking pretty? I don't get it. Did they just need a Latina to fill the role? That's her mind. Because she's like, they give me no decisions in this show.
Oh, wow.
Pastor Calvin, they said, runs off his ego. He thinks he knows everything. He's like, I know them two people get along. Their marriage is going to last. He doesn't know what he's doing, as the Spirit says. They said he goes off looks for people. He doesn't read people's energy. He goes based off looks. And Pepper Schwartz, they just said, like, she's just
she's just for money.
They need to get some new people. Like, actually care about people's feelings. Because these people do have their feelings invested in these people.
I feel like Dr. Pepper. Is it Dr. Pepper Schwartz?
Dr. Pepper.
She is the one trying to bring that drama. I feel like she's very like, I'm a producer of the show, or I run the show. We want to keep the show going. Look at this fire. Let's bring it. And Venus. She wants to bring that fire.
But she knows who doesn't get along, though. That's why she pushes for them to stick together.
Exactly.
That's what
and
she
Dr.
does.
Calvin's in on it too, I feel. Those two bring the drama to the show. Go ahead, sorry.
They get really good money from this show. They do talks. I don't know if they do seminars or something like that.
I got that too.
That's all like, I don't know if they do seminars and talk about relationship. I don't know why you would go to a seminar with them anyways. Save your coins. Get a psychic reading from us.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm getting that Pepper Schwartz says like behind the scenes she's not nice.
I
They
got
said
that
it's a
too.
fake persona she puts on like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yep.
Like she's like that. They say that she doesn't care. Like she really doesn't care about. She thinks she's very manipulative. And she does not care about
the love.
She doesn't care about that. She's like, oh, let's just put them together and see what's gonna happen. It's just like a social experiment for her. That's all it is.
I got that.
That's all it is. Like
Is she a Leo? I wonder, or has lots of? Because I get Leo energy, like
allegedly.
no, I get Leo energy,
No, I
like,
understand,
wanting to
like-
be at the forefront, lack of emotional tact in regards to
That's
the
what I said. Like she really
contestants,
does not care.
Yeah.
If she's not a Leo, there's probably a lot of Leo in her chart, or that's just the energy that is predominant with her career right now. That Dr. Viviana, though, I feel like she's gonna stay though. She doesn't like it, but she's gonna stay.
Pastor Calvin, though, they said like at the beginning he actually was being genuine. Like, oh, let's try to put some like good people together. But then after he saw how Pepper Schwartz worked and how more ratings because of the drama, he was like, oh, I'm gonna just do what she's doing and let's work together to bring the drama.
And I still do get though there is some genuineness a little bit with him though.
Yeah,
still he'll be like, I think they look keyword like how you said they look good together. This is the Sun card. They look good together, or on paper
it's potential.
It has potential, and I feel like he brings in Dr. Schwartz, and Dr. Schwartz is like, okay.
It doesn't matter if they get along or not.
Here's Mercury. Mercury is like fighting something like that, but ultimately the decision comes down. I feel like to Dr. Pepper Schwartz.
She's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is. Like she really keeps showing like what emotions like this. Just like Ryan, like she's very like whatever my emotions.
I keep seeing Dr. Viviana they don't even let her look at profiles, I feel. I really get. I keep looking. I'm like, what the hell? Like, she just sits there and then she comes on the show and they're like, we'll just give you a little bit of what to speak about, get a brief look at it. But Dr. Pepper Schwartz has already chosen the couples, and you just show up here.
Yeah, Spirit said she actually did come in with genuine intention to help people.
Yep.
And she's on the show and she's like, this is what I signed up for. Like, I'm not even helping anyone. I'm just here just to, get my makeup done, my hair done, and do Zoom videos or whatever.
Exactly.
No, that's what she does. I think she just does Zoom videos, right? Like Skyping with couples.
Sometimes she'll meet with them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In person, but I guess not.
But she might branch off and do her own thing. I
She
just
should write a book.
Yeah. What are you getting? Do you guys see her staying with the show?
I see her staying because the money's good.
Yeah.
I see her staying only for a couple seasons, and she's gonna leave. I don't think she's gonna stay there for a very long time.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I see Married at First Sight actually getting better ratings. Like, they're not going nowhere. I feel like over time,
it's interesting.
they're growing.
Because they weren't always on Lifetime.
Oh.
It was on A&E, but it didn't do too good on A&E, so they moved it to Lifetime.
Okay, because I see it, and they're going to be, like, a lot of the gossip blogs are picking up on them. I feel like the drama that's coming is making the show more popular. I feel like there's going to be more drama. I do see at least one season, though, where they will be very successful in the couple pairings. I do see that because they got to make sure they're like, well, we can't be looking bad.
They got to be neutral and balanced.
Exactly. So they will have a show where it's like all the couples made it. You know, like, because after this season is going to make them clean their act up because they're going to about the Paige and Chris.
You know what? Though they said that there's going to be like a big celebrity who says, "Oh, I watched that show." I wouldn't be shocked it might even be Ellen, but there's going to be a big celebrity who's going to go, "Oh, I watched that show," but they don't even. No one ever lasts out like that show. They all suck. Like, who are these people? Like, someone's going to make a big comment. They said, like you said, they're going to clean it up so they can actually have people who they know are compatible together.
And it's funny that you said it because I was like, you know what? This Paige and Chris is already tipping it. Then there may be one more show where it's a little bit of drama with maybe one or two of the couples, and then that's when the celebrity may say something and they clean house.
Wow.
But they said Dr. Pepper Schwartz might be out of a job if she doesn't.
I hope so.
Play her cards right. But anyway,
I hope she is.
She might lose a major backer. There's some karma coming for her.
Wow.
In the long run because of this, all this fire she's creating in people's lives, burning down their emotional foundations.
Oh.
Wow.
And if you guys want to know if someone in your life is a karmic soulmate or a real soulmate or when they're actually coming.
Or twin flame.
Yeah, get a reading from us and see what's going on.
Yes.
Man, buy that love candle.
And like I said, get a reading from us and see what's going on in your love life.
Exactly.
Because like I said, you might have some karma attached to your love life. That's why you're not getting love. Exactly. You might have a curse on your love life. A generational family curse.
You
That's
keep
why
dating the same person.
Like
keep dating the same person.
Exactly. They're like, Paige, come get a soul release from me. Let's
well, we didn't answer the question though for Chris and Paige. Will Paige ever find true love? Chris, we don't care about Chris.
Yeah.
Chris and Kid Robs.
He's saving our energy. So will Paige ever find true love and break that generational curse? Will she ever find true love? In time, they said. In time. I feel she'll meet someone maybe like in her 40s.
I got
true
that
love,
too.
like maybe 41, 42. I got the patience card and positive movement forward. I feel like she'll date someone that she would never date.
She's gonna get married again, but it's not gonna last. Exactly. But on the third attempt, like how you said later in life, it's gonna work out. I got this power card.
This is the thing I see with Paige.
Deep-rooted karma. They keep showing her it's like roots attached to the ground. She can like not have true love until she gets like some energy work done, or they keep saying she's going through cycles.
Exactly.
So she has to meet the right person like a certain time cycle to get the true love that she wants.
Because I'm seeing exactly where it is. I'm like, girl, Paige, holler at me and cut time in half, bring you love faster, and get rid of those roots. But I tell you what, I feel like what's going to happen with her is, like, I agree with Candace. There's a marriage. It's not going to last. I do see 2 kids, though. Maybe 2 girls, 2 boys, boy and girl. I see 2 kids comes from that marriage. I feel like she may fall in love. Like, it's one of those things where she has a friend, a guy friend, and she's like, man, I'm really in love with him. But I love him. Yeah. But nothing will happen. But she will acknowledge her feelings. He will have the same feelings. I feel like she may get married to someone that she's known her whole life. But this is in her 40s. This is in her 50s. Something of that. That's how she's going to find true love. But girl, you could dodge that karma, that karmatic marriage, and get a soul release and be with the one
quicker.
I see a lot of men coming for her. her already coming for her, but I see it's like the guy's like, oh, you didn't deserve to be treated like that. Well, I'll marry you. I'll treat you right, and then it doesn't work out.
Exactly. I see lots of support even coming from like women. I feel like she's gonna marry a pastor or like a pastor's friend.
I wouldn't be
somebody
shocked.
connected to like a. She might even marry somebody and they become a pastor later on. Like it's some type of connection with church. Like like childhood friends. Maybe that's who she's gonna like. She's
so that's
older.
the one that's a child in the friend.
Yeah, she's like, man, I'm really in love. What? What?
She's like, let's see if Chris will ever get his Subway back.
Or you ever get his Subway?
Subway shape.
He doesn't want one back. He's embarrassed. I see another franchise though. Maybe Firehouse Subs. But anyway.
Or Jimmy John's.
Chick-fil-A.
Or Jimmy John's.
Okay, but
Chick-fil-A.
I see. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I see a successful franchise launch. Like he is gonna get something else. He is not gonna shy away from the limelight. So don't think because all this like stuff that's coming at him
make him look bad.
He's gonna use it his advantage.
Exactly.
I got that. I got the light card, power card, but I got the truth card. They're like, yeah, he's like right now. He's just like he's embarrassed. Like, oh my god, people know who I really am.
You said he had to shut off his comments on his Instagram page because people were coming at him.
But they say he's gonna be making money. He's smart. He's a smart businessman. They say he's gonna be making money off interviews. Yep. He's gonna be saving that money, and then he's gonna open up another franchise.
Yeah,
but then he's gonna open up his, his social media and be promoting his businesses again.
Yeah.
So he's gonna play it smart.
And I see him like with this child. I wonder if it's a boy. But anyways, when he has this child, he will be using that child to make money. Not like using it in a negative way, but that child will be money. And I feel like he may
like a little clothes, like a boy's clothing line, something like that.
Line, something, or doing advertisements for other companies. You know what I mean? Like, look at my kid and his little dope fresh kicks or something like that. But I do feel like later on he will use this as his testimony later on. You know, God and put me through this. Like, no.
You were dirty.
You're dirty.
Let's see if the pastor's showing.
Oh, that pastor.
He was good. I was like...
We all were like...
What church you go to? I wouldn't even go to church.
Okay.
But I wouldn't... He's good to look at, but he hangs out with Chris, so birds of a feather flock together. So.
Oh, well... You guys, that was... all we had for you.
Get that love candle, subscribe, don't forget to like this video and share it. Share it with Paige. Come on, girl.
Get your reading.
Yes. And book your soul releases for those of you who are also, looking for love and know you have generational curses. Know you have substantial. If you know you have it, let's release it. Okay.
That's what the soul release does. Soul release releases curses and
hexes
and
releases
your soul from the drama.
Past lives. All sorts of stuff, even more, but definitely hit me up.
Everything's in a link below. Go to TrinityOracles.com, book your session, get your products from our Etsy shop. We also have a Patreon where we have exclusive meditations.
Yep.
And
join the family, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye. Bye.